Okay, we are back for a ChiroCore series. I lost track of the number, but that's okay. We're going to do something a little bit different. I'm Dr. Renee with Intun ChiroCare.
And I'm Kayla from Core Connection Pilates.
One thing, we want to educate everybody about Pilates and chiropractic care with these videos, and just get what we do out there. But I think we've gotten kind of like just in the habit of doing the things and not necessarily maybe instructing people like about a Pilates practice or about a chiropractic practice. So we just wanted to take a few minutes and kind of talk about, our advice or our recommendations in regards to Pilates and chiropractic. So we just think that it's really important. So do you want to start with Pilates? All right.
Yeah, I mean, I get asked all the time, how often should I be doing this? And it's really an individual basis, depending on what your limitations are and what else you're doing outside of the Pilates work. But I generally tell people 2 to 3 times a week. So if my one-on-one clients are coming, they generally come twice a week. If they're in a class setting, I usually try to get them in 3 times a week. And it's something really, really should be done every single day. You should be having a movement practice a part of your daily life. So, but getting people in 3 times can be a challenge, and especially I have clients that are parents, and we're in this crazy time right now with COVID-19 and parents having to be also teachers at home. So I get that life is crazy and hectic, and we're not in our normal maybe environments in our own homes. But finding that time for yourself to come to a class and get out is so important to our emotional and physical well-being. So it's super important, and I'm sure you can say the same about chiropractic.
For sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, you also have an online membership that people can do at home, correct?
Yes,
so if they can't get to a class,
or if they're not comfortable coming into a class setting, we do online classes through our mat class.
Okay.
Our mat sessions, yeah.
Yep.
So that's an option too.
Yes, I know I'm not disciplined enough to do online at home, but I know that for some people, especially with everything in the world that's going on right now, could be very beneficial to get into that daily moving practice.
Yes.
Now, what do you tell someone, like if they are just starting a health journey and are not moving, like not in a place where they move their body every day, like where should they start?
Yeah, well, I say Pilates is the best place to start because it's breaking down movement principles. So one-on-one class, I have a new client package that I do, so you can come in and you don't have to be intimidated by anybody else being there, and we just start with the basis, super simple stuff to kind of get you moving and get comfortable with what we do. And then from there, eventually you might feel more comfortable taking a class and jumping into a class setting. But I have so many clients that only do the one-on-ones, and they'll be coming twice a week, and that's the best place to start. And that's how people kind of get their groove, and once they feel comfortable with the exercises, it's easy, and they kind of move through stuff. So and not to say it's easy, because it's not easy.
Sure.
But I mean, you get comfortable.
You definitely get more comfortable, because I was one of those clients. It's like, I own my own business, and I kind of let my business, like my career and my profession has been, I'm just a very career-oriented, goal-oriented person. So my career kind of took over my life, and my own health kind of went to the wayside. And I just got to the point where I was like, this has got to change. Like having low back pain after I adjust all day, like I'm not being the patient that I expect my patients to be. So like, what do I need to do? And so my journey started with the new patient and the packages, and I love it. I mean, there are some weeks that twice a week is challenging, but on the most part, I really try to get here twice a week.
And you were doing 3 times
at
one point.
Yeah, and it's made a huge difference in my strength. Most people that know me know that I ride horses, and the change that it's made in my ability to ride my horse, and the improvements I've made there just from the strength that I'm getting from here. Like, so it's something that can improve like just the quality of life in general, which I think is huge.
Yeah.
And you also offer jump board classes, which throws cardio in there. You also offer dance classes. So just kind of let people know, like, it's not just the reformer mat. Like, there are different options that you can do too.
Well, and Pilates, Joseph Pilates himself did train the dancers of New York City Ballet. So he got a lot of his repertoire from a ballet background. And he worked with all kinds of, he trained the Scotland Yard too, but like he worked with, the men and in recovery from all the way through injuries to the most advanced movers of New York City Ballet dancers. So like the practice does have this wide range of abilities. And so, for me as a dancer and why I offer dance classes, Pilates was always my backbone to my training. So it's definitely, I keep it going. I offer those classes too because it's something I enjoy.
Cool. So I want to talk a little bit about chiropractic. Like, a lot of people, I get a lot of calls at the office and it's like, I don't know if chiropractic is what I need right now. And I always tell them, it's like, come in and let's talk about this. But the bottom line is, like, chiropractic is really for everybody. I haven't met a patient except someone that's had a significant trauma or a significant injury and I've had to refer out and then said follow up with chiropractic later. There hasn't been anybody in my practice that has come in and has not needed chiropractic. Because if you think about just without having injuries and without having traumas, like what we do on a regular basis and the postural imbalances it creates. Your spine is what holds everything together. And those, just the daily things that we do our body are hard on our spine. But I'm trying to, this is totally on the fly, so I'm going to go off on tangents. So anyway, the whole premise behind chiropractic is, if you think about it, like the master controller of your body is your nervous system. So I couldn't sit here and talk and tell a story or touch my face, stick out my tongue, do anything that you ask me to do without my nervous system firing and sending and receiving messages. Well, your nervous system is protected by your spine. So if your spine is out of alignment, it puts pressure on that nervous system. The first thing you feel is pain. But before that pain is felt, you're already in dysfunction from the nervous system. So your body is just not functioning at 100% with your spine being out of alignment. And that's what's so important for people to get under chiropractic care. Most people come into my office because they have a pain or an injury, and then we really work into wellness care. I'm probably most passionate about wellness care, and I feel like I've built a pretty strong wellness community within my practice. And what wellness care means is coming in and getting adjusted as a preventative measure. And I do that because that's where I feel like you receive the most benefits of chiropractic care. Chiropractic doesn't cure anything, but if your spine is aligned and your nervous system is functioning at 100%, people have seen improvement of allergies, like ADHD with kids. Another one is like headaches, and there's so many things that chiropractic care can help for. So I put together wellness packages that make it affordable so your whole family can stay under wellness care, because that's what is truly important to me. And that's why, the Pilates and chiropractic connection, like it's more of like a wellness, getting you to a point of a daily practice that really improves your health and overall function. Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Goes
So
hand in hand.
Absolutely. And that's kind of why I kind of talked to Kayla and just really wanted to do this, is to educate everybody so that they could include a Pilates practice and include a chiropractic practice in their daily lives, just to be able to function at 100%. So that's kind of the gist of it.
Yeah, just keep doing it.
Just keep doing
stop.
it. Don't
You'll
stop.
feel good forever, hopefully.
Absolutely.
Right.
So again, thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll just keep posting videos. Thank you.
Thanks.